stand tall, for you are at the precipice of destiny. Before you stretches a vast, untamed land, your life, your kingdom, raw with potential and peril. Two paths diverge, each a decree that will define your existence. This is no mere suggestion. This is a choice that burns through the core of who you are and who you will become. On one path, you are the king, the absolute ruler of your realm. You wake each day with the crown's weight upon your brow, a burden you carry with fierce pride. Your decisions carve the landscape of your world. Your actions, a thunderclap that echoes through time. You craft your days with purpose. Your vision, a blade slicing through the chaos. This is sovereignty, a life where every step is yours to command, where your will shapes reality, where respect is not begged for, but earned through the fire of competence. Now, cast your gaze to the other path, the peasant's road. Here, you are not the ruler, but the ruled. Your existence is a shadow play directed by hands not your own. You toil in fields that bear no fruit for you. Your sweat watering someone else's empire. Your dreams are whispers, drowned by the clamor of others' demands. You bow, you scrape, you watch from the sidelines as life marches past, a parade you're too timid to join. This is not living, it's surviving, a half-life of surviving and regret. This choice is not about gold or titles. It's about power, the power to say, this is mine. Will you seize the reins of your life with both hands, steering your fate with the ferocity of a king? Or will you let them slip away, drifting on the currents of someone else's tide? The world will push you toward the peasant's path. It will whisper of safety, of ease, of blending into the gray mass of compliance. But the world lies. It thrives on your smallness, your silence, your willingness to kneel. It wants you weak, predictable, a pawn in its game. But you are no pawn. You are a king in waiting, a sovereign force caged by a world that fears your rise. Look at your life, your career, your relationships, your dreams. These are territories of your kingdom, ripe for conquest. To claim them, you need no permission but your own. It takes guts, fire, the audacity to declare, I will rule this as I see fit. The king's path is not soft. It's forged in struggle, paved with challenges that demand your all. But it's the only path to a life that's yours, unapologetically, undeniably yours. So what will it be? Will you rise to the throne? Or will you kneel in the dirt? The world watches. Your kingdom waits. Choose now. For every moment you hesitate is a moment you surrender. To rule as a king, you must first conquer the throne within, your mind. Sovereignty is not a crown you wear, it's a fire you stoke. A fortress you build in the battlefield of your thoughts. The king's mindset is not handed to you. It's seized, forged in the crucible of self-belief, and hardened by unyielding resolve. A king does not beg for approval, he grants it. He does not trail the herd, he blazes to trail. His mind is his domain, a stronghold where doubt is an intruder and fear a vanquished foe. Picture it. Your thoughts are a castle, towering and unbreakable. You stand at its gates, sword in hand, banishing the invaders, those creeping whispers of not enough, the shadows of what if. A king does not parley with weakness, he crushes it beneath the weight of his certainty. Sovereignty begins with ownership. You are the architect of your empire, the captain of your voyage, the sculptor of your fate. No one else wields the chisel. No one else steers the helm. Only you. This is power, raw and unfiltered, but it comes with a price, responsibility. As king, you don't wait for life to happen. You make it bend to your will. Every choice, every step, every triumph is yours to claim. Vision is your scepter. A king doesn't stumble blindly. He rules with a blazing image of the kingdom he will build. This isn't a vague hope. It's a wildfire, a relentless force that lights the dark and drives you forward. It's your North Star, unmovable, guiding you through storms and silence. Without it, you're lost. With it, you're unstoppable. A titan etching your mark into the stone of time. Vision demands wisdom, sharp, piercing wisdom. It's not enough to dream. You must see the world as it is, cutting through illusions with ruthless clarity. Wisdom is your compass, forged in the heat of experience, refined by every lesson you wrest from life's chaos. A wise king doesn't just act, he acts rightly, knowing when to strike, when to pause, when to build or burn. And then there's grit, The king's iron spine. The path to your throne is a gauntlet, lined with obstacles that would shatter the faint-hearted. But you are not faint. You grind, you push, you rise again, because every bruise, every fall is fuel for your ascent. Determination is your war cry, a roar that drowns out the naysayers and silences the quitter within. Reject the peasant's mind, the lie that you're a victim, that life controls you. You are no puppet. You are a king, and your mind is your throne. Guard it, shape it, rule it. For if you cannot master your thoughts, you cannot master your life. The crown is not a prize, it's a charge. To be a king is to shoulder a mantle few dare to lift, a relentless duty to yourself and your kingdom. Sovereignty is not freedom without cost. It's freedom earned through competence, wisdom, and a fierce devotion to your realm's rise. Competence is your foundation. A king who cannot rule is no king. He's a fraud. You must be a master of your craft, a force in every corner of your life, your career, your relationships, your growth. These are not hobbies. They are battlegrounds where you prove your worth. Competence isn't a wish, it's a demand. Sharpen your skills, hone your mind, push beyond good enough to great. The world doesn't bow to mediocrity. It bows to mastery. But mastery needs direction. Wisdom is your guide. A king doesn't flail, he decides with precision, seeing through the fog of life's noise. Wisdom is your steel, tempered by every choice you've faced, every scar you've earned. It's knowing when to charge and when to hold, when to speak and when to listen. You don't guess, you discern, cutting through the clutter to what matters. A wise king builds, not just for today, but for the ages. Your kingdom isn't just you, it's those who walk with you. Family, friends, allies, they're your people. And a king's duty is to lead them well. Not with threats, not with chains, but with a strength they can't ignore. You earn their loyalty by being worth it, by showing up, by standing tall, by proving your rule lifts them higher. A good king doesn't hoard power, he wields it to empower, forging a realm where all thrive. This isn't light work. Leadership means hard calls, decisions that sting, risks that loom, consequences you alone must bear. You'll stand in the storm when others flee, holding your vision against the wind. And when you falter, because you will, you'll own it, learn from it, rise stronger. A king doesn't dodge blame, he faces it. For every crack in his rule is a chance to forge something tougher. To rule is to ripple. Your choices echo beyond you, shaping lives, futures, legacies. Lead with might, yes, but with heart too. Not for applause, not for glory, but because your kingdom deserves a ruler who dares to be great. The crown is heavy, a weight that crushes the weak. Are you ready to carry it? Are you ready to earn it? But beware the abyss beneath the throne. Not every king rules well. Some falter, flail, and fall. To be a shit king is to betray your own sovereignty, to waste the fire within on a reign of ruin. This is no idle warning. It's a siren screaming of the cost of incompetence. A shit king lacks the spine to rule. His vision is mud, his wisdom a whisper, his competence a joke. He sits on the throne, but it's a farce, his kingdom a house of cards trembling at the slightest gust. His choices are rash, his actions petty, his leadership a hollow shell. He doesn't inspire, he repels. A ruler in name only, crumbling under the weight he never learned to bear. The fallout is brutal. Respect vanishes first. People see through the charade, they smell weakness, and they flee. Your allies, your loved ones, your followers, they flee, they won't stay. They'll seek strength elsewhere, leaving you alone with a crown that means nothing. Your kingdom, your life, disintegrates. The dreams you chased slip away. The opportunities you squandered turn to ash. Your career stalls, your relationships rot, your potential fades to a ghost. What could have been a legacy becomes a footnote, a tale of a king who failed. Worst of all, you lose yourself. The mirror shows a stranger, a hollowed out shell gnawed by regret. You know you could have been more, and that truth eats you alive. Confidence withers, purpose dies, and you're left with the wreckage of a life. But for those who rise to the challenge, who rule with competence, wisdom, and an unyielding vision, the rewards are beyond anything the world can offer. To be a good king is to unlock the full, untapped potential of your life, to create a kingdom that not only survives, but thrives under your steady, sovereign hand. It is to live a life of purpose, power, and profound fulfillment, where every victory is a testament to your strength and every triumph a monument to your will. First, you gain the respect and loyalty of those around you. People are not drawn to weakness, they are drawn to strength, to a leader who inspires through action, integrity, and unwavering competence. When you rule well, your friends, your family, your colleagues, they do not merely tolerate you, they admire you. They stand by you, not out of obligation or fear, but out of deep, abiding respect. They follow you, not because they have to, but because they want to, because they see in you a vision worth believing in, a strength worth emulating. Your kingdom becomes a beacon, attracting those who seek to build something greater, to be part of a legacy that transcends the ordinary. Second, your kingdom flourishes. Under your competent rule, every aspect of your life begins to thrive. Your career, once a source of frustration, becomes a canvas for your ambition, advancing not through luck, but through the sheer force of your skill and determination. Your relationships deepen, rooted in trust and mutual respect, blossoming into bonds that withstand the test of time. Your dreams, once distant whispers, take shape before your eyes, transformed from fleeting thoughts into tangible realities. Opportunities multiply like stars in a clear night sky, and your potential, once a dormant ember, ignites into a blazing fire that cannot be contained. Your legacy grows with every decision you make, each one a brick in the monument of your life, a life that is not just successful, but profoundly meaningful. But the greatest reward of all is self-mastery. To rule your life as a king is to conquer the most formidable foe you will ever face, yourself. It is to overcome your doubts, your fears, your limitations, to rise above the petty distractions and excuses that once held you back. You become the best version of yourself, a person of unshakable strength, piercing wisdom, and relentless purpose. You live with the quiet, unshakable knowledge that you have claimed your throne not through luck or birthright, but through your own effort, your own will, your own unyielding commitment to greatness. This is the ultimate victory, to look in the mirror and see not just a king, but a man who has earned his crown. And contrary to the old, tired saying, it is not lonely at the top. When you rule well, you are not isolated, you are elevated. Your kingdom is not a solitary fortress, but a thriving realm filled with those who respect, admire, and are inspired by your leadership. The top is not a place of loneliness, it is a vantage point shared with those who have chosen to stand beside you, drawn by the gravity of your vision and the strength of your character. It is a place of connection, of camaraderie, of shared purpose. For a good king does not rule in isolation, he rules with the loyalty and respect of those who believe in him. So, rise up, claim your throne, be the king of your life. The path is not easy, it is fraught with trials, with moments that will test your resolve to its breaking point. But it is yours to walk, and yours alone. The view from the top, the life of sovereignty, of mastery, of purpose, is worth every grueling step, every sacrifice, every drop of sweat and blood. It is a life that few will ever know, but one that is within your grasp if you are willing to reach for it. The choice is yours. Will you remain a peasant, bowing to the whims of the world, or will you rise as a king, commanding your destiny with the strength and wisdom of one who knows his worth? The throne awaits, but only for those bold enough to claim it. So step forward. Let your actions be your decree, let your life be your kingdom, and let the world know that you are not here to serve, you are here to rule.